Good afternoon, my name is Barr. Some of you might recognize it as Browning automatic rifle. I served 21 years in the United States Marine Corps. At no time was I ever called the militia. At no time did I ever sign any document saying I was in the militia. I was in the United States Marines, and I swore an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. A few years ago, Ronald Reagan said that freedom is one generation away from being killed. But with that, you also have to take the converse. Freedom is one generation away from tyranny. My father survived in Denmark when the Germans invaded during World War II. He would have been killed on sight at a rally like this. He would have been killed if he went out at night and broke the curfew. He would have been killed if he had a firearm, any type of firearm, any ammunition, anything that he could use to resist the tyranny that the Germans were inflicting on his country. He fled there after the war and came to the United States, where he met my mother. My mother survived the war in the Philippines, where the Japanese killed unarmed civilians as they retreated from the United States Marines that were retaking the islands. My grandfather stood at the front gate of their house with a machete to keep them out. My grandmother stood at the back gate with a broken bottle. That was all the weapons that they had. The Japanese would throw a Molotov cocktail into the house. You either stood in your house and died, or you came out and got shot. And after the war, they came to the United States. So you can see why I wanted to join the Marine Corps and protect this country. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard things like there's only a few of us here. Well, being a military historian, I know that 300 stood against millions at a place called Thermopylae.
That's right.
You may have seen a movie. It doesn't matter how few you are, it matters how dedicated you are to a cause.
That's right.
Being out here today shows me that you're dedicated to a cause. The cause of our Second Amendment rights. I also am a motorcyclist.
Yeah.
I'm the president of the chapter called ABATE, Association of Bikers Aimed Against Totalitarian Enactments. We fight the laws that restrict motorcyclist rights. You think you have it bad now? I look at what they're doing with the gun laws, and I look at what they've done to motorcyclists. If they have your name and number for buying ammunition, they're going to come and inspect your house to make sure that you have that ammunition, and you don't have more than that ammunition. That you don't have ammunition you're not supposed to have, because you don't own that, you haven't registered that kind of gun. This gives them the right.
Take my gun.
This gives them the right to inspect you. Your freedoms are gone. Let's go. I was told I had 5 minutes, so.
No, you're doing it beautiful.
I'm doing beautiful.
That's all the time you need.
You know, I'm just honored to be here with all of you. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.